Hello and welcome to Polish Up. Today we're joined by the brilliant Lou from Nails by Viti'Lou'Go. Hi Lou.
Hello.
Thanks for joining me. So let's dive in. So Lou, can you tell us just a little bit about yourself and how you got into nails?
Yeah, so I qualified as a nail technician over 20 years ago. Didn't do nails for very long, maybe about 12 months. Did fiberglass and silk. There were never none of this that goes on now. So I ended up, I were off work for a little while. Well, it's 12 months ago now. I've been doing this YouTube journey about 12 months. I were off work for a few months and I'd got my nails done for a holiday that I went on. And I decided that I wanted to do the infills or replace myself, seeing as I qualified years ago. I thought, why not? I'll get myself a little kit. I bought a kit online. And my stepdaughter said to me, why don't you do YouTube videos? And I was like, what on earth are you even talking about? Didn't even know what they were, never watched any of them. And so I did. Had a little look at a few of them. And I thought, oh, I might give this a go. Best thing I ever did. So that's how I ended up getting here, and it's now my happy place, and I love it. Yeah.
So you post regularly. What keeps you motivated?
I would say the community, the nail community, keeps me motivated, and the fact that obviously I've got subs, and I've said that I wanted to do videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I want to be consistent. I want to get my videos out there, and I want to be able to give people, my subs what I hope they like. I don't know, but it seems to be working all right. But that keeps me motivated, wanting to. I'm usually ahead of myself with videos. I'm not at the minute, but I will make sure there's still videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I want to, get them out for people to see, maybe learn from, for me to show people what I've learned from others as well. So yeah, that keeps me motivated. So it's the nail community and my lovely subscribers and the comments, the engagement is just amazing. Yeah.
So how would you describe your nail art in just 3 words?
Fabulous, freaky, and fabulous, freaky, funky.
Fantastic. What's the most frustrating technique you've found so far?
Most frustrating technique. Oh, do you know?
I've stumped you there.
You've stumped me. Yeah, do you know? I don't think I get frustrated with any of it. I don't know. You've stumped me with that one. I don't know what it is.
So maybe there's something that frustrates you about the technology and the YouTubing and the whole journey rather than just nails.
Yeah, I would have said the technology side of it without a shadow of a doubt. I'm learning constantly with that. I mean, I work on computers and stuff, but it's totally different when you're doing this kind of setup and things.
Yeah.
Knowing, is your video all right? Can people hear you all right? Being one of the things I would say is being in shot, being in focus. Yeah, that is. I would have to say, thinking about it now, that's one of the most frustrating, because you think you are, and then you might need to get close up to yourself, So yeah, I would have to say that, I think.
I totally get that. Totally agree with you on that one. It's the biggest thing that I'm finding is, and then you think you videoed it and it's all ready to go and edit.
Yeah.
And then you've got a picture of your knee and nothing else.
Oh dear.
So where do your ideas come from?
So they come from obviously watching other people's nail channels, Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok. And then others are from, if I go shopping and I see something on Temu, which I do quite regularly, as we all do. And I like to think of different things that you might be able to use on your nails. So a lot of my inspiration will come from things that I've seen. For example, the noughts and crosses nails. I saw the little beads with the alphabet, and I thought, oh, could do something with them. And then I figured out how to do noughts and crosses on your nails. So yeah, it's different things. Well, I've seen what other people do, and then mixing that up a little bit into your own little thing. or just something will come to mind and I'll just give it a shot, really, just see if it'll work. Some things do, some things don't, but you know, you can help other people by showing the things that don't work. You know, don't waste your time doing this. You know, that kind of thing.
As a, you know, as a personal interest, really, how do you manage to stay 6 videos ahead?
Right.
Because
I'm
there's a
not
bit
at
of
the
me
minute,
thinking,
but yeah.
I want to stay, so I almost try and stay doing videos of things that are current.
Yeah.
And I know what's going to be current in 6 weeks' time.
Right. Well, it ends up being 2 weeks. Now, I don't do this current thing. I couldn't even tell you what. I mean, I know that cat eyes are in. I just see something that I might like, and whether it's look. I mean, for example, the chain ones that we've done, they were over 2 years ago, that, and I thought, oh, I really like that. And I've not seen anybody doing it. Yes, they will have done years ago, but I didn't do nails years ago. Well, not this kind of thing. And I thought I want to bring it back and give it a go. And a lot of people have not seen it. So it's really worth not just being in with the trend kind of thing and thinking of the past stuff that have been and gone and bringing it back a little bit, you know. Not everybody might like it. Yeah.
So have you given away your secret then of what we're going to do? We're going to talk about that now. So
sorry,
teach the rookie. Here we go.
I've
heard the word chains, and I'm excited because I got my list.
Yeah.
And it had got chain on it, so I was a bit like, oh, what are we going to do? So what are you going to teach me today?
So I'm going to teach you chain nail art. So it's using a little piece of chain, and the chain that we'll be using it looks like a little caviar bead sort of stuck together. You can use different chains, but that's the one that I sort of used when I first tried this technique. And it's using your gels to make a pattern on your nail with that chain, and you can put the gel directly on your nail and use the chain to move it, or you can basically coat that chain with the gel and then put it on your nail and just make different patterns. You'd not one nail would ever be the same, even if you use the same colours. You'd never get it bang on, and that's the beauty of it, and that's what I like about it.
It's like it's going to be really beginner friendly, and I'm not going to be able to go wrong.
Absolutely, you can't get it. You can't really get it wrong. You might not like what the result is yourself. Somebody else might love it, but it's not about it being wrong. It's just that's what this is what pattern we've got this time. So definitely beginner friendly. And it's one of those you can get stuck in with loads of colours. Do you know what I mean? And just mix it up and just, you know.
Oh, lovely. Oh, I'm really excited now. Yeah. So just before we move on to that, one top tip.
A top tip, engage with people, because you'll learn so much from other people and they'll be able to learn from you. As you might not think you have anything to show anybody or anything to say or anything. I was totally gobsmacked at people. I'd put stuff out there thinking, oh my God, this is ridiculous. And people have come back with such lovely comments. And it inspires you, it motivates you. So top tip would be definitely to engage with people without a shadow of a doubt.
Get stuck into nail time.
Yep. Let's get messy. All right, okie doke. So we just choose as colours for us first. Now, because we've got 3 blacks, shall we go with the black one first? We've got more of them, haven't we? So try black one first.
Okay.
Now I ain't got gloves on. Should we put gloves on?
Oh, yeah, we should put gloves on.
Put gloves on. I did this with the glove look. Let me show you this. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it on here. So you know you get right sweaty in these gloves.
Yep.
I cut an hole in it, look. Shall I use
That'll work.
That'll work, won't it? I ain't done it with other hand. Just one hand. So if I'm painting with that one, yeah, I'll put them on both, but I haven't done it on the other one. And I'll see if my hand, so I can compare now. So I've got one full glove and one with an hole in it. I'll tell you what I need though, elastic band round it. You know, to stop it coming off.
Yeah.
The hairband, I ain't got an hairband on me in this room. So we'll just manage as it is, but I put an headband round it to hold it on. I think if I were, but I'm not going to do today because I haven't got one with me. So we're going with the black. So let's get cracking with this, shall we?
Okay.
So right, first of all, go in with the thin top coat or base coat, one up to the. Now I never use this, like I said before, but and the loads of videos that I've been looking at recently doesn't say to use it, but they put something on it. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to try it with it. We can try, can't we?
Yeah, so I'm going to go with base coat because I hardly ever use any base coat.
All right, we'll do base coat then. Yeah, that's fine.
I think because you use top coat on all your swatches and
Yeah,
it's like you go through top coat like it's going out of fashion.
yeah.
I don't do people's nails.
Yeah, using the base coat. Yeah, I get you. Right, what colour shall we go with then? So I think I'm going to choose a yellow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. A white. I'll put a white, and with it being black, I'm going to use a white. Right, I'm not going to use glitter. In fact, I might put a bit of glitter on it. Never tried it with glitter. So what colours are you using for this one?
I'm thinking about this red.
Right.
And then these. Oh, I've got this.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Will they go?
A red. What were it? A red and that tealy bluey colour.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then just put another one. Maybe do another colour at least. So maybe 3.
A lighter colour.
Yeah, maybe choose a white or another lighter colour.
Got this off pink.
Yeah, that might do.
Yeah.
Yep. So what we'll do first with this one then?
Should I go with a darker red?
It's up
Or
to
do
you.
you think the blue will go?
It's up to you. If you think them 3 colours look nice together, then just use them.
Well, it's one of the things that I struggle with is
Colours.
colours.
So
Yeah.
you've got a red. What's that green one? You got a green one. That's nice, isn't it? Green.
Yeah.
That green would be nice. Use that green and red, and maybe a white, maybe.
So I've got that.
Yeah, that one then. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I tell you what I've got. I've got a very sparkly.
Try it. Let's give it a bash.
Okay. So those 3.
Yeah.
Right. I'm watching what you're doing with them.
You're going to watch what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get let me put that there and then you can see what I'm doing. I've got my red. I'm going to go in with the red first. And I'm going to do it on the nail first with this black one.
Okay.
So I'm going to go almost like you're going around the edges really near the top. So I'm going to go, just put a decent amount on. So it's sort of blob on because obviously there's the top coat that I've got on there. So I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to put yellow. Should have had it open for myself. I'm going to go with a yellow. I'll put yellow down this side, down the other side. Can you see all right?
Yeah.
Need to get a big, blob of it to come off kind of things because with it having the top coat on. So I'll go down there with the yellow. And I'm opening it one-handed now, look. And I'll put a little bit of white. Down there. Might put a little bit more red on. I'm going to put a bit more red on because I put a big blob of white there, look.
Yeah.
Bit more red. And I'm going to put a little line of glitter. Let me just turn that upside down because it's spreading a little bit. We know it top coat. Put a bit of glitter Don't know how that's going to work. I don't know. So I put a bit of glitter on. See that there now? Turn it upside down a minute because it's going to run. Right. So I've done that. Then I'm going to get my chain. I'm going to put it in the yellow. So it's going to go at the bottom of the yellow. I'm hoping you can see that. And I'm just going to let it go around. And then to there. And then I'm just going to pull it. Let's see what it does. So it's quite a lot on there. So it's made the pattern down here, which is nice. I'm going to go in and try it again.
I can't see you.
Oh, sorry. Right, okay.
Right, yeah.
Right, wait a minute. So I've just got in with it again. All I'm doing on my mat is just rubbing the rest of the so I'm laying it on. Oops. Sorry, my hands will be in where we try to lay the chain on. Lay the chain on again there. There. Sorry, I'm come close to me. And I'm just sort of pulling it like that. But letting it glide, the chain sort of glide. I've done it a few times now on that one. So that's the pattern there. So it's made it sort of not the best of patterns, if you want my honest opinion on that one. But it's still made a nice pattern with the colours. So I'm going to pop that in the lamp then. We'll see where we go with it. Are you going to do yours now? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I just got some tissue.
So I'm thinking with me doing that one on a little nail, because it was on a little, that one. Maybe I put too much colour on, I think.
Right, okay. So not as much colour.
Not as much colour yet.
Right, I've got to change.
Yeah, do that round the top. As if you're going round the edge really a little bit.
Yeah.
And have you put your base coat on? Did you put that on?
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then shall I put some green?
Yeah, then put some green, so you could follow that side if you wanted, or put a bit down the other side as well, and across the top a little bit.
I think it might need a bit more red now.
Okie doke. That's what I did, didn't it? You have got a longer nail, so it might be a lot better with that type of nail than it is with one of these littler ones.
Ah, that's better. That's a blob.
And then
I just find it really difficult to talk when I'm concentrating.
Oh, don't worry, it's fine. So you're going to go in with that sort of pinky colour, did you say you had, like an off?
Oh, I thought I'd go with the
sparkle one. That's it. Yeah.
It's a very intense spot.
I do a little bit down the other side, a little bit. So you've got a little bit down there of that, and then maybe if you can get a little bit of it in between your red and your green, possibly. Well, it's up to you. You can kind of, put it where you want. I don't want to tell you what to do.
I thought that was the whole idea.
Well, I don't like teaching people things. I'm not that kind. It's just not in my nature. You can do what you want.
Okay, I think I've...
Right, okay, so get your chain now.
Hang on. Before I end up with nail varnish everywhere.
Yeah. Screw your tops back on. Yeah. Screwing mine on.
I think that's why I can't stamp, because it just... You have to do everything so quickly.
Yeah.
Right. So put my chain on.
Put your chain on, yeah. So you go down, and it'll sort of hold in place with the thingy on it.
Yeah.
Set it down and go around down the other side. And then when you get to near the bottom, just sort of gradually pull it. So, yeah, that way. Let it flow. Has it made a pattern?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Now, I went over, I ended up going over it 3 times. I should have left it at my second one because that pattern was lovely at the second one, but I did it probably too much. So you can either just completely leave it as it is. If you feel you want to go in again, you can put it back on.
I'm going to go again because I haven't really got any of the glittery bits, just in a blob at the bottom.
Ah, right, okay. Has it pulled it down now?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, look.
Let's put that in.
Get that in the lamp.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I'll go with the white one next then.
Okay.
So I'm going to do this different then. I'll do the white, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the glitter fully on the nail. So I'm not going to use this might be too much. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going with flow with this because I've not used that before, and it's quite a good decent amount on that, isn't there? Oh, it's lovely, actually. Right, so I'm putting that on. So I'm not going to bother with the top coat on it because I put that on the full. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I put that on. So I'm going to go with this purple. Got like a lovely purpley colour. And I might go with that like a sort of tealy blue. I'll do that one as well. Right, okay. So I'm going to do it. Which way should I do this? Do you know what? I'm going to do it where you put it on the pad. So I've got my little pad here.
Okay.
So I'm going to put a dollop of purple on it. And a dollop of, I might put just in the middle there, I might put a little bit of black. Where's my black? A little bit of black. So I'm going to lay the chain in it this time. Stops. Just go over it a little bit, just so that it's coated.
Yeah.
You could have put it down and then done it, or whichever way anyway. So all I'm going to do now is, you see squiggles. I'll try and do a different squiggle on it this time. So I've got it all coated. I'm just going to pick it up and I'm going to try a different squiggle. So I'm going to hold it, let it fall on it. I don't know if I've got enough, and I ain't got enough on it. So I'm just going to give it a try, see what happens. Oh, that looks quite nice, doesn't it? Sorry, sorry, yeah. Got there. So I put it on there. I'm going to dip it back in a little bit, and I'm going to go again on the bottom here. So I'll just go there. I've gone a bit squiggly. Oh, that hasn't worked. Do it again. There we go.
That looks good.
Yeah. Oops. There we go. Quite like the colours on that. Looks nice, doesn't it? It looks nice with the glitter as well. Yeah, I really like that one.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Fabulous. So that's that one. So you can do one that way on your white tip and choose your colours.
Okay. So I might go in with that sparkle, you know, like you did.
Yeah.
That I used on mine. If I can find it, that's it.
And what colours are you using with that one then?
Well, I've got, of course, I've got a purple.
What colours are you going with, did you say then? Purple?
Well, I've got a purple and pink.
Right.
And then I'm going to copy you.
All right, okie doke, that's fine.
But I might try and put my teal in the middle.
Right, yeah, lovely.
Because the purple and the pink are too similar.
Right, I get you, yeah.
Oh, and you put the, hang on, just. Put the chain in the polish.
Yeah, lay the chain in the polish, and then if it's not over the top of it, just dab a bit more with your brush.
Or your finger.
Or dab it in. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
And then lay it. You can sort of do a swirl. So I started in the middle and sort of did a bit of a swirl and then pulled it out. And then I ended up pulling it from the top, I think. And then try and pull it from the top, then away from you, kind of thing. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, try it, see what it does. Has it done? No, no, I don't think it has on that one, has it? Try it again.
That's better.
Yeah. See what I mean by it? You
Quite
sort
like
of put it on and then see what it does. And it'll either do oh, it's lovely. That's lovely. And it'll either do what you
like
want it to do first time, or you can go back in again with your chain. And if you don't like it, you wipe it off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's kind of no right or wrong, really.
I don't know.
Just
I'm
whether
enjoying this.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to put.
So you're going in with a black one. Shall I do a black one?
Yeah, and I'm just putting that, you know,
you
the glittery stuff.
You got your groove, haven't you now?
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, sod off now, Lou. You can bugger off now.
I know how to do it now. Well, I was just thinking, because I've done like a set, I'm going to do the same colours as I had on that white one.
I get you. Yes, I get you.
On my black one.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, really, really good idea.
Together as a set, won't they?
Yeah, they will. And mine are going to be all mismatched, but I'm fine. I'm fine with that. So you can also do. So I'll let you do what you want on there. I'm going to do a different technique that I've seen on here that I've not done myself, but I'm going to try a little bit something different. So, and you can see if you like it, then you can do it on your next nail. I don't want to do this on white one. I'm going to do this on the white one actually. Oh no, bugger it. I'll do it on black. Do it on black. Put a bit of pink on. What's this colour? This is like a blue. Don't know how bright this is. Might not be bright enough, but I'll do a little bit of blue. And some white down the middle. So I'm going in the middle with this one instead of edges.
Yeah.
So I've done like 3 little, almost like lines, but they're spreading a bit, obviously, without having the top coat on, because it's does a bit like what blooming gel does, doesn't it? So I'm going to get another.
Yeah, that's what I've forgotten to do.
Let's see how it goes. Because like I said, the first time I did it, I didn't use it.
Look.
So I'm going to go from the bottom here with this one. Go around up the top. Oh, I like that. That's lovely. You see that one?
Ooh.
Get it in position proper for you. I need to be over there. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
You can see the pattern there, can't you? It's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not going to go in again. You could do if I wanted to, but I quite like it like that. So I'm going to Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, I like that. So where am I going with this now then? I might try something different. I'm just going to do a squiggle in middle. Let's see what happens there, shall we?
Yeah.
Right, do a squiggle. Squiggle there. And so I'll do that colour with, well, I haven't tried this one. That's quite nice. Pink, different shade of pink. I can open the bottle. Oh yeah, this is a bright pink. I'll go. And then with that one, and then I might do. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to use black. I'm going to go with black. Need to be quick because it's all spreading now.
Oh, that's right. Reminded me. Face care.
Little line of black there. See what happens. Right, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to put this. I'll start on the black bit there, and I'm going to go it round up the top. And go in with it again. And do it that way.
You just go out of shot when you do that bit.
Oh, do I? And that's the colours. They're quite mixed there, are the colours. So it's not.
It's nice. It looks like a sunset.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Do that down there and see what occurs. Ah, that's better. That's just added a little bit of more of a pattern. I think, again, I've gone in with a little bit too much of the gel.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think it's almost easier to.
Right. I've done the cut on that one. So I'm going to put this. Right. So this is a cat eye. It's like a lilac-y colour. So I'll put that there. Like I say, I don't know if this is going to work. I haven't tried it. So trial and error. Not using black, am I? So I'm using that. I'm using that colour. So that's a silver, and I'll use that one in the middle. Okay. Silver one. And blue. So a bit more of a purple one. Right, let me chain in it. Oops.
The world seems to have gone mad for cat eyes.
I know, it does, doesn't it?
It's all I see at the moment. Cat eye this and.
I know. Doing what you did now, I'm doing it with my finger instead of getting more on me. Dabbing it with my finger.
That's why we got them.
There we go. Right, don't know if this is gonna do. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna do very much, if I'm honest. But I might get surprised, might I? Let's see. I'm getting shot. See what happens. Right, I'll let me put a cat eye. Let me do the put a cat eye on it. Do the magnet on it. Where have I put my magnet? Magnet. Yeah, you can't. Oh, it is doing the magnet thing. Right. I'm gonna put a bit more on. I'm gonna get a bit more on me. Going again with my chain.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to go in with my chain. But I've just done blue and gold
Right.
in the cat eye. And
Right.
they're both the same sort of cat eye.
Right.
So we'll see.
Don't think that's. Let's have a see. Let's just see what occurs. Bit of that. A bit more of that one. That blue's not showing very much actually on that black. I bet this would look lovely on white. I ain't got another white tip ready. I bet it'd look really nice on white. I think it's because it's on the black.
Yeah.
Shall I? I'm gonna do a white tip quickly because I think it's gonna look much better on the white, and I really want to give it a go. I hope this is going how you wanted it to.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Because I'm not I'm not teaching, I'm just showing you what I've done. Do
You
know
are
what I
teaching.
mean? Do you think?
Yeah,
I
you're doing
don't know.
brilliant job.
Oh.
Because sometimes I think these things like this, it's having it's somebody with you giving you the confidence to give it a go.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I would never have thought of doing, had a go at this
Yeah,
if it wasn't for you
right, I get you. Yeah,
doing this with me.
yeah. It's just under lamp. Oh, that's been under lamp a little bit. Now put a top coat on that one. Oops.
Wow.
There's no right or wrong with it, really. It's just what if you the pattern that it gives you, if it's not really what you like, just wipe it off and do it again,
Yeah.
It's easy enough to do that. I mean, it's quite funky, that one. I didn't like it at first, but the more I look at it, I don't mind it, actually.
That's good. Yeah. Is that the first one?
That was the first one, yeah, when I should have stopped at the second go and not done the third go. And that one, in fact, I think I used them colours on my nails when I did it on my nails. I think those what colours I used.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, though. It's done it lovely, that.
We always do that, don't we?
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
That's lovely, that. And I did that one with the one putting it further down the nails and not on the edges of the nail. So I think that might be my go-to sort of if I use a chain one again.
Yeah.
Let's try
I think my favourite so far is this one.
Oh,
mine.
Lovely, yeah. Isn't it lovely? Because you'd never get the same effect again. You try exactly the same again, and that's what's lovely about it, I think.
Although this one's coming a second. A very close second.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten that one. Right, let's see what's happened with my cat.
Need much more of this on my thing. Much more. Okay, a little brush.
Yeah,
Right. Come on now, don't let me down.
So have you gone back to doing a cat eye?
This is a cat eye one, yeah. I keep having to dip it back into the colours. Right. Oh, I'm going to do a bit more at the bottom. Quite like this one. Do the bottom the other way. Swirl it that way. Right. I'm going to stop there. Go get the magnet. Oh, I keep going out of focus, don't I? I'm really sorry.
See mine? Just
There we go.
I've tried to put the light on it so you can.
Oh, yeah, that's lovely.
I think, like you, I think it'd look better on white, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think I'm preferring them on white than I am. Well, that pink, white, and blue one I like. This cat eye is working on it. Why am I so out of? Do you know? But it's very subtle, really.
Yeah. I think it's going to depend on the cat eye that you use, isn't it?
Yeah, possibly.
Because the ones I went for are quite solid.
Right. Yeah, these
Colours.
aren't really. I wouldn't have said they were quite solid. They're quite not solid.
Translucent.
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
Because like I went with that one.
Ah, yeah.
And it's quite solid behind it, isn't it?
I get you. Yeah, but that
You know what I mean?
one, yeah, yeah.
And see, I did those two. The gold and the blue.
Yeah. Oh, lovely.
Right, I shall top coat all of these.
I started with that one, didn't I? I'm going to go in. Have I got any chain left from anywhere else? There's a bit of this chain. Give it up as a bad job, that one, I think. Very subtle.
Let's have a look. Sorry, I missed it.
Right, see, it's not done. It's not done very much. With it being on the black, I do prefer.
Yeah.
I'll pop it in anyway and put a top coat on that one. That's pretty though. Very pretty. Lovely.
Okay, so we're back. Thank you so much for doing that with me. I've really, really enjoyed it. I've got a fab set of nails to show everybody. So thanks very much. Now it's my challenge to you. So nailed it or failed it?
Yeah.
Quick 5 questions. Do you like? Do you not like? Tips for beginners. One tip you wish you knew when you were starting out.
Right, so I find it a tricky one, this, because, can I call it a tip? Wish I knew. For me personally, it would have been understanding about the nail. I didn't watch videos or anything, so I sent a message to a nail lady, and I got a message back, and I was absolutely gobsmacked, just beyond words. I was starstruck and everything. And it's understanding that, because it is a big part of it, the nail community, and engaging with subscribers. Even, you know, there's some subscribers who might only send you an odd message now and again, but having that engagement back to them. A big tip for me would be to do that. And I know I've already mentioned it, to be fair. I just think it's a big thing. I think if you're wanting to get yourself out there and have people watching your videos, then you need to communicate with them. You need to engage. Do you know what I mean? Because it's about them. You're creating, doing designs for them, for those subscribers, and that, you know. And so my top tip is to put yourself out there, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Ask other nail creators, and don't be afraid to ask them questions and answer. You know, if somebody asks you a question, just make sure you answer it. You know, that'd be my top tip, I think.
What do you think is the most common beginner mistake?
For me, the most at the start, and even now sometimes I have to think, would be the base coat, because I want used to using gels and base coats, and you've got your primers and you've got your dehydrators. Well, I'd used primer and dehydrator before, so it was mainly the base coat. Sometimes I'd go straight in and I'd totally forget about putting the base coat on. And I think for using, you know, I've got like franny fingers, or using your swatches and that, it's not a big deal. But I think, you know, you need to make sure that if you are doing it on somebody's nails, you need to make sure you're putting that base coat on. It, you know, helps to stop peeling and all sorts, you know. So yeah, it'd be forgetting the procedures of what you need to do, really, to get that result at the end.
We've covered this, but what's the best part of being in the nail community?
yeah, I keep going on about it, don't I? Because I can't believe it. I just didn't ever, like I say, because I never went on YouTube and saw what happened and about people communicating with each other like they do across the pond as well. Do you know what I mean? Overseas, there's people from all over the world, and you're engaging. They become friends. You might not be able to see some of them because they're so far away, but they become, you know, your friends. So it's just, yeah, the community is just an absolutely amazing. The support that you get, and you know, when you get support yourself, you give it, so it's massive. You know what I mean? You get support and you're like, yeah, and I'm gonna go give somebody some support and make them feel good, and it's just lovely. I've gone all goose pimply. It makes me go goose pimply. It's just the best thing ever. The best thing ever.
Any unexpected friendships?
Yes, there are.
Any stories about?
Yeah, there's loads of friends. Obviously, you're one of them, Lorna. There's loads of friends that I've got now through the nail community. What was unexpected was meeting people, actually physically meeting them. And I've met the lovely Nails by Sue. I've met Desire Nail, Tracy at Desire Nails 57, Joe from Imagine Nail. That's it, isn't it? What I've met. I've missed anyone. No, that's it. So I first met Sue and Tracy. We met in Sheffield at Meadowhall because they're not too far away. It may be about 45 minutes drive, different directions, both of them. And then I come across the lovely George. She's only in Oldham. It's only about 20 minutes away. And because we were all quite near, we all decided, and we meet up every maybe a couple of months, a bit less, maybe a bit longer, just depending on what we're doing. We've got a visit coming up and we're all going to Tracy's. The last visit we're at Sue's. We all met at Sue's. And this next one we're all going to Tracy's. And so yeah, it's I'd never expected any of that to happen. And how lovely is that? Because you've all got the same interests and you can raid each other's nail rooms. And Tracy's been here, actually.
My husband would be handing bags out to you as you
yeah.
came in, making sure you were taking it away with you.
Yeah.
So thinking about behind the scenes, tell us a bit about that. What's your filming setup like? Is it organised? Is it a bit of chaos?
I'd say it's organised now. Yeah, as much as it can be. There's always improvement in there. You always learn something. I mean, I've got a stand here now behind me, and that's from I only just recently got that because I do want to start doing the where you can see my face on you know, when I have them in the little corner. So I'm learning as I go with it. Didn't have a clue what I was doing at first. And it's just a learning curve all the time. I think I have it set up okay now. Light up with a bit of string. I do. But it works. So yeah, I'm happy with me set up, and my desk. I would say I'm quite organised. You wouldn't think it right now looking at my desk after we've been doing the nail stuff.
We've made a bit of a mess, haven't we?
Yeah. But it's been fun, hasn't it? But yeah, and I do yeah. I like to try and keep organised. Sometimes because there's that much stuff, I don't always remember where I put things. That's the only problem. But yeah, I like to do my best to try and keep organised.
So looking into my crystal ball, in a year's time, 5 years' time, where's our Lou going to be?
Might be more than 5 years. But yes,
the champ be
well, do you know what?
Obviously,
I want to continue to build you know, that have that community and engagement with people, and just to be a bit more what's the word now? I said the word last time. Established, a bit more established.
Yeah.
I'd like that to happen. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'd like it. Obviously, there's loads of us who all know each other now, and it's absolutely marvellous. And for future, I would love to have. I don't. So I find it really hard to say because I feel like you know, people are a bit like that. You've never got there. But I would like to maybe have a bit of merch. I don't know, t-shirt saying tickety boo on it, or if you can't be good, be careful, which is, you know, the things that I always say, and something to do with chickens on it, you know, because I call people my chickens. So I would like to.
I'd be buying one now.
I would really like to do that, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Never know. Watch this space, but please don't.
Oh, it'll be fantastic.
Please don't come at me if I don't.
Oh no, but I might be sending you links to t-shirt manufacturers.
Oh, I'd love that. Definitely. Yeah.
So
Anybody out there?
I've
Give
been
me
down
any
that
advice
road.
on that? Bring it on, because I don't.
Yeah.
I'll be learning it all. So yeah.
Well, we did lots of fundraising for my son when he was a gymnast. So I can point you down the right road.
Oh, Lorna, that'd be
amazing.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Yeah. Can I just say, Lou, I've had the best afternoon ever. It's been wonderful spending the last couple of hours with you. Thank you so much for being patient with me and being my first guest and coping with all the technical issues that we've had and helping me sort all that out.
Yeah, I've just absolutely loved it, and I feel privileged to have been your first person, Lorna. I mean, it's blown me away. I didn't know what it all entailed at first. I was a bit, I don't know about that. But let me tell you, I'm so glad, and I'm thrilled. I can't tell you. It's like, she's chosen me. It's like, why? But I'm really glad you did. I think you're adorable. I'm really glad I've made another friend with somebody. I love it, like the community thing and all that. And I'm certain we will get to meet up at some point, Lorna. Absolutely, for definitely. It'd be really.
That'd be really good. Yeah. Pop over some fish and chips.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, lovely. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. I'll speak to you very soon.
Yeah, and those who watch, thank you ever so much. Love you all to bits.
Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Look, subscribe
Nails by Viti'Lou'Go.
That's it.
And Lorna as well. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Please do that.
And Nail Crusade,
doesn't cost anything.
We'll drop the links wherever they need to be, and please like, and all that sort of jazz that we ask you to do. And
please do. Yeah, it's a fabulous journey. If anybody out there interested in doing it, then crack on. You can send me a message.
Would like to join Lip Smacking Nails? What a community! What a laugh we have. Not for the faint-hearted.
No, absolutely not.
It's a good place to be.
Yeah, it is. It's fantastic. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Thank you.
Watch. Love you all to bits.
Say it then. And if you can't be good,
be careful. Be careful. Bye.
Bye.
We filed and failed. We had a laugh, learned some tips and nailed our path. Don't miss the mess, the fun, the climb. Catch us again.